Let me bring in Ashley Wilcott here. Ashley, let me get your response to not only the verdict, but then the sentence as well.
Sure, absolutely. So first, Michael, I commented based on the questions about whether or not she had a gun, was that reasonable doubt? I thought maybe we had a few holdouts, but I think you said it exactly right, which is upon talking further, they obviously resolved that reasonable doubt. Unanimous jury decision. Now, I was surprised when they said, let's go straight to sentencing, but the reality is when you have a case like this, when it's a mandatory life without parole, I'm not at all surprised they went to sentencing, and the defense attorney did what he needs to, which is say on the record, yeah, subject to motions that I'm going to need an opportunity to file, that he's allowed to file under the law. I have to say, Michael, the other thing that I noticed is you're right. He threw his hands out and they put him in handcuffs, but I noticed the color of his face changed. His ears turned very bright red, part of the side of his face. I don't know if that's anger, who knows what that is, but I couldn't help but notice it.
Kirk Nurmi, I want to get your response to some of perhaps the body language of the defendant. To me, he looked well prepared for it. I think he gave it his best shot. I think even he knew, at least from his reaction, that it was a long shot.
Yeah, I think so. But, you know, it's hard to say, you know, those masks block us from so much of that facial expression. But I also thought when he put his wrists out like that it was a bit of bravado, right? We talked about this guy's kind of this tough guy image, right? And he's like, okay, fine, I can deal with this. I'll get through this kind of thing. So I think we might have seen some of that there, and maybe what Ashley said about his skin color was right. There's a bit of anger, a bit of bravado coming forward by him from his last moments on camera.
Those are wonderful insights, Kirk, because I agree with you. Because Ashley, if I had to characterize his time on the stand, those would be the two words I would use. He came across with a lot of bravado. He came across with a lot of underlying anger.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you. And we actually had on my show earlier today a body language expert, a forensic psychiatrist, who said she kind of viewed him as a bully and wonders what happened to him when he was younger, because he did have this bravado. I think that's a great description of it. And I think that came through to the jury. I trust juries. And I think that they did not miss any of that when he was testifying.
I agree 100%. I want to take this moment right now to play that verdict once again. Let's go back to the courtroom now. This is tape of the verdict when it was read just about 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I do find the verdict form to be in proper form.
In the Circuit Court 7th Judicial Circuit in and for Flagler County, Florida, State of Florida versus Keith John Johansson, case number 2018-426 CFFA, Judge Christopher France. Verdict: Count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant Keith John Johansson as follows to count 1 of the indictment. Guilty as charged as the crime of first-degree murder. So say we all, dated at Bunnell, Flagler County, Florida, this 28th day of October 2020.
Sound like the jury poll?
Yes, you are.
Madam Clerk, please poll the jury.
Juror number 1, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Juror number 2, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 3, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 4, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 5, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 10, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
All right, Kirk Nurmi, I want to give you the last word here. Again, you know, he's going away now for the rest of his life, and I'm pretty sure the jury got this one right.
Yeah, you know, we can't see behind the closed door of the jury room, but I think the questions indicate that we kind of saw the best in our criminal justice system here in terms of the way they handled the deliberation. They gave it due consideration. They must have had discussions. You know, it was close to 3 hours, and they rendered a verdict that was based on the evidence. And I think that's all we can ask of a jury, and that's all we can ask of our judicial system.
Absolutely. Ashley Wilcott, any final thoughts?
Yes, simply that we have to remember not only was he a murderer, we know based on the evidence, there was domestic violence in this case. There was rampant drug use. So this is a case where I absolutely agree. I think the jury got it right based on the evidence presented and presented well by this prosecution.
All right, well said. Ashley Wilcott, I want to thank you so much for joining me and sticking around. Truly appreciate it. Kirk Nurmi for filling in. Great to have you on the show. Hopefully you'll come back and join the show on your own next time. Again, I want to remind our viewers that Keith Johansen was found guilty of first-degree murder. He